University is a university located in the state of Pennsylvania. So we're about an hour from Philadelphia, about an hour and a half or so from New York City. And so nicely centrally located, but also located in a region that has a growing economy. In fact, the population between the ages of 18 and 32 is the most rapidly growing piece of our population, and they're coming to the Lehigh Valley because of job opportunities in just a huge variety of sectors. And so the fact that Lehigh University is located there means that students get access to opportunities with companies that are right in our backyard. But in terms of the kind of academic part of Lehigh, we have 5 graduate colleges. And so we have a College of Arts and Sciences that is comprehensive. It ranges across many different fields, from psychology all the way into your math and statistics. We also have a College of Business, which is innovative and always highly ranked in Poets and Quants, which is the ranking society that gives rankings to colleges of business. We also have a College of Education, which is a global college in many rights. It does serve a large variety of teachers and educators in the state of Pennsylvania, but we've also worked with many institutions around the globe on bringing new concepts of education both into a country, but also exporting these ideas out of a country and into the US. We also have a College of Health, which is new. It is only a few years old, has graduated only a couple of cohorts of students, but is growing rapidly, both in terms of its faculty body, but also in terms of its research profile. And then finally, there's my own home, the College of Engineering, known as the P.C. Rawson College of Engineering and Applied Sciences, which is a mouthful and not something that I normally kind of add all together. But the College of Engineering has 8 academic departments, and in those 8 academic departments span from bioengineering all the way into mechanical engineering, computer science, and systems engineering in our industrial and systems engineering department. My own home departments are bioengineering and materials science, and because of that I do biomaterials related work. But on the graduate side of things, we also have a number of independent master's programs that sit outside of departments. Units like catastrophe modeling and resilience is one of our newest programs and really focuses in on how to both predict, but also how to work with catastrophes that happen around the world, how to make sure that resources get to where they need to go as quickly as they can by looking at these catastrophes and the systems that surround them from an optimization perspective. So I do not have the statistics on the number that have graduated. I would need to look into our data system for that. But on our campus, at this point in time, we have roughly 100 Indian students. They are spread across a number of fields, from mostly our College of Business and our College of Engineering, but also a few students in, I believe, physics as well as mathematics at Lehigh. Yeah, so NextInTech, being hosted by GradRight in partnership with Lehigh, is an event that is going to challenge students' design capabilities. And so they're given a case study. They are given a short period of time in which to work with that case study, and they are working in teams. So the teams are anywhere from about 3 to about 6 students. Some of those teams are formed organically by the students themselves. Some are individual students who knew that they wanted to do this event but didn't have a team already in place, and so they've been paired with other students across Hyderabad and beyond, actually. And so those case studies are going to focus in on problems in biotechnology, chemical engineering, as well as computer science, and very likely the crossover between all of those fields in the way that it exists. And so the students work on case studies, and then tomorrow, on Friday, they will get to present those case studies to a panel of judges, myself included, And with those competitions come along a series of different types of prizes. But what I'm looking forward to is seeing the innovative capacity of the students, seeing how they think about a problem, seeing how they tackle these types of real-world issues and challenges that the case studies have presented. And so I can give you another example of an event that GradRight hosted that I think is very similar but was purely virtual. And so they hosted an event around business analytics, where again students worked in pairs, were given case studies, were given a very short time frame with which to work with them. I believe it was 4 to 6 hours. And then a panel of US business professor judges, myself included, even though I'm not in the College of Business, but I've taught engineering design, and so I felt like I could probably contribute. We got to hear the students' pitches for their solutions. And so the challenge that students were given was an automotive company wants to put a series of commercial shops within the country of India. Where should they be located? Right? And so then seeing how students tackle that problem, both from where is the population, where is the demand, where is the manufacturing, what is the most efficient way to get automobiles from a manufacturing plant to the site where they're going to be sold. Seeing students tackle that from all of those different angles was really fascinating. And I got to see the insight and the thinking process of students through that. Absolutely. And so a couple of things that Lehigh is looking to do at this event. We look to evaluate students on the spot for potential admission so that I can tell them whether or not they'll be a good fit for the university, and be able to give their names and information to the graduate director that would formally admit them so that they can have an interview with that graduate director. We also are looking to offer exclusive scholarships to our university, to the winners of this, as well as obviously expedited admissions, so they don't have to wait the full time for getting a decision. Yeah, so I think for the undergraduate side, I can really only talk about the type of student that we attract, because I don't sit in admissions at the undergraduate level, but we look for students who are worldly in their thinking. We look for students who want to contribute to the world around them. We look for students who are going to be innovative and who have true leadership potential. And so that usually spans a little bit beyond what their academic GPA is, goes into some of their activities potentially in high school or primary school, but really we take a holistic approach to our academics. At the graduate level, I can be a little bit more precise with some of our numbers. So most of the students who are competitive for our programs typically will have above a 3.2 on a 4.0 US GPA scale. I don't want to quote the translation on that because I will get it wrong, and so otherwise I would try to do that. We also look for students who are going to show leadership potential, and so we look for that through their statements of purpose. And one of the things I was talking with a number of people last night, deans as well as people who work with student placement, around that statement of purpose. One of the most compelling statements of purposes I've ever read from an international student started with a failure. It started with, this went wrong, right? This didn't work, and this is how I overcame that. And so we are looking for a whole student. We're looking for somebody who's going to be authentic in their approach, somebody who's going to be creative in their mindset, but really somebody who's just intensely curious about the world. One of the things that all of my colleagues have is this sense of curiosity, constantly asking questions, and we expect the same of our students. And so if we can see that in the statement of purpose, and if the student has robust experience in the classroom, potentially in a research lab, potentially in internships or other jobs, they're going to be a good fit with a GPA at that scale.
Thank you so much for your time, and I hope the number of students in your university from India will be increasing from now.
Me too. I look forward to welcoming more to our campus.
Sure.
All right, thank you.